Hi, everybody. Weather Extra Time, 4:30 edition on Sunday evening. The days are all blurry now. Got a newscast coming up at 5 o'clock, and we will be ready to go then. Tracking a little bit in the way of a few isolated showers right now. The radar, not really all that much going on, but I had a little sunshine today in Huntsville at my house. I posted the picture this afternoon before I came into work, and I was enjoying a little patio time with the dogs, and everyone was like, there's no way there's that much sunshine at your house. I promise you, when I'm working a double, the last thing I want to do is spend 5 minutes posting a picture of blue sky and on social media. That's not true. So yeah, I had sunshine in Huntsville. Some other areas had some sun too, but clouds will win back wherever any breaks in the clouds were. And you see the radar there. I'll zoom this up and so you can see it full, so it's a little easier to see. The strongest storms are out of the area, but there's a few rumbles of thunder north of Pulaski right now, lifting north away from our area. That's where the heaviest of rain has been. Giles, Lincoln counties had a couple downpours. They started just north of Athens before they crossed the state line when I first came into work. There was a little shower near Owens Crossroads headed to Huntsville. It completely fizzled. Fort Payne and down towards areas of I-59 in DeKalb County have a little bit of shower activity. And then there's a light little shower that moved through Double Springs. And there was a light shower near Cherokee that dissipated. Not a lot going on. Much of Mother's Day was dry, which was the plan. And it worked out to be quite nice. And we even did squeeze out a little bit of sunshine. Let me go back because I didn't want to do that. Go backwards. There it is. So there's a little bit in the way of some more moderate to heavier rainfall. This is for reference in Middle Tennessee. And this is north of Fayetteville, north of Pulaski, near Petersburg. If Kyle Bowles is watching from Shelbyville, some storms and heavy rainfall near you just to the south. Tullahoma getting a little bit of rain your way. Winchester, my good friend Sheila, if she's there now, getting a little rain there. And there are some lightning strikes with that now. There wasn't before, so a little bit of thunder activity. That's going north, though. Remember, normally our weather comes from the west or northwest, right? But this is a weird pattern because we have that low pressure we've been talking about the last 3 days. And if you've all been watching and keeping track of it, our showers and storms have come from the south to north all weekend. And that's the case again today. There's that looks a little bit more of a downpour now right along I-59, just north of Sandrock. And that's going to be moving into South Fort Payne here shortly. Geraldine, you got some showers headed your way. Probably will miss you in Crossville, but it will be very, very close. Collinsville, you're still dry, but some showers just lurking off to your north. There's that broken shower near Huntsville, maybe a little sprinkle near Madison. Trash Pandas got their games in today. They're playing now, and the weather actually turned out to be fine. That shower fizzling out. This shower here fizzled out near Cherokee. When I saved the radar, that was useless. It's not there anymore. So let me look at the radar, and I put it all in motion for you. You can see the general trend south to north. And overall, things are kind of quiet. Got to keep an eye out, though, for this evening. Obviously, a tremendous amount of rainfall to our south. You can see it all moving up through Atlanta. There's not really a lot of severe weather with this at this time. There was a brief severe thunderstorm warning in Alabama, south of Birmingham a little while ago, but this is mainly just rain again. And as it lifts north, the amount of coverage will expand and the showers and thunderstorms will increase overnight. Now, I'm not looking at severe weather for tonight, but some heavy rainfall, some loud boomers, probably some decent lightning with them, maybe a gust of wind to 30. But obviously those overnight storms are a little scary for some of you. And nothing like being woken up at 2 o'clock in the morning with a loud clap of thunder. And that could very well happen tonight. This is all spinning around an area of low pressure that just continues to stay nearly stationary across the Mississippi, Arkansas, Louisiana state lines. And what it's doing is it's throwing all that rainfall back up into our area. We pretty much caught a break today. I mean, we've had rain east, we've had rain west. It's been all around us, but a Houdini act to get out of the rain today and allow a dry Mother's Day for all the moms out there, which I hope you had a fantastic day and happy Mother's Day. That rain will surge north tonight. So the way this works is it will start off as a few showers now through the evening. And then after midnight, a little bit more juice gives us some rumbles of thunder. That's when the rain could be heaviest. And the temperatures that are in the 70s for most locations now, warmer than it was yesterday, will have dipped back into the 60s. Some of those thunderstorms may impact the very early part of the morning commute tomorrow, but most of the rain will lift north by about 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. There's your overnight low for tonight in the 60s. And then as we go into the day tomorrow, any break that we get after the rain moves north, the radar will start to fill back in again by about noon. And that's when we get into more in the way of some scattered showers and storms. So we're not done with the rain yet. Some of the storms tomorrow afternoon could be stronger with gusts of wind over 40 miles an hour, small hail and heavy rain. The storms will continue through the evening, then they'll stop. We'll catch a break again before we do it one more time Tuesday afternoon into Tuesday evening. Once the showers and storms on Tuesday come to an end, that's when we get back into a quieter weather pattern and a warm or hot one, however you want to define it, for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I think the tricky call on which day is going to be hotter, Thursday or Friday. If the clouds move in the afternoon Friday, Thursday has a better chance of hitting 90. If Friday stays sunny all day, that will be the better day to hit 90. We'll see how it plays out, but it'll be really close. And then, of course, we can't have a weekend without storms. Next Saturday and Sunday looks like scattered showers and thunderstorms. If you're trying to plan things out for next weekend already, I love the enthusiasm. It's great. Saturday afternoon, Saturday night, and then again Sunday afternoon, Sunday night would be the timing right now, but that is likely to change as it is literally 6-7 days away. So we've got plenty of time to iron out that part of the forecast. I'll leave the 10-day up for you. Hi, Susan. Good to see you. Mia is on, which is fantastic to see you. Dio from PC is in the house. Hi, Oliver from Eider. Good to see you on, my friend. I appreciate it. Donna Dio says she had some sun in Phil Campbell. Oh, that's good. Thank you, because I posted that, and I was like, everyone's like, it's cloudy and gloomy, it's horrible. And I was like, well, there's a little sun here, you know, and there wasn't supposed to be a lot of sun, but thank you. I did have somebody actually send me a picture through Messenger and said, I had sun too, and they were in Newmarket, so it did happen. I didn't make it up, I promise. Fort Payne checking in with my good friend Adam. Roberta Smart is on. Good to see you on. Maya saying hi. Jake says War Eagle. Great. Go Auburn. Yay. I'm not an Auburn or Alabama hater. I love them both. I love all the teams in this area because that's the way I've done it since day one, and I'm sticking to it. That's right. Adam says, pretty nice outside today. Still dry for now, but not for long. Yeah, Adam, you actually in Fort Payne have those showers really close to you on the radar. I'll put the radar back up so you can see it. I think we have driven home the 10-day forecast a million times, right? There it is. It's down by Fort Payne. So I don't know what part of Fort Payne you're in, Adam, but if you're south of southern Fort Payne, those showers are probably pretty much knocking on your door right now. You should be getting rain soon. Who's next? Adam. Do you see any severe weather for Monday? I was just curious because I've been seeing some posts on it. We think, Eric and I talked about it yesterday, I think that there could be some storms that produce winds like 30 to 40 miles an hour tomorrow. Some heavy rain, maybe some small hail. It doesn't really look like a huge severe weather threat, like widespread, but there could be one or two more stronger storms in the mix tomorrow. Got a little bit more instability. The Cape values are a little bit higher. It's not very much shear though, but we'll see how it plays out. It would probably favor, if we were to have a stronger storm, would actually favor the Fort Payne area. I think areas east tomorrow would have a chance for maybe a stronger storm. A lot of times we always say, hey, Northwest Alabama is going to get hit with the strongest of storms as they move into the area. It's actually just the opposite tomorrow. It would be areas east that would have a chance to maybe have a stronger storm when the storms fire up. But we'll see how it plays out. Just say it's fair. Mia says, well, Jeff, what do you think we're going to get tomorrow? Be honest, do you think we're going to get anything bad enough to go to the storm pit? No, I don't think it will be like that. No, I don't. Hi, Tegan. How you doing from Albertville? Good to see you on. We talked about you this morning. We brought up the earthquake again. We talked about that. And for those of you who don't know, East Tennessee yesterday, while we were actually on Weather Extra pretty much, well, right before it, had a 4.1 earthquake, and there was a little shake, rattle, and roll all the way down into Georgia. Tegan in Albertville says she could feel it. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty close to home. No real damage, though. I tried to look for stuff. I saw the national package, and they couldn't really find any damage on it or anything like that. But certainly, like, you know, this house starts shaking, and you're like, what is that? You know, there's a video out. It's actually kind of cute. These two dogs are on a bed sleeping, and everything starts shaking because of the earthquake. And they get up, and they're like, what's going on? What's going on? You know, and so you could tell that it was actually having an impact wherever they were. I don't know what the dogs' locations were, but. Hi, Renetta. Hello from Cedar Bluff, Alabama. Got a little rain. There it is. You do have a little rain. You do. It's not much out there, but you got it in Cedar Bluff. That is for sure. Adam says, I am in southern Fort Payne. Well, then the rain's going to be there very soon. Should be. It's knocking on your door. You can probably hear it. Doorbell's ringing. Pamela Hayes, good evening. Always good to see you. Haynes, Pamela Haynes. Always good to see you. Every time Pamela says hi to me, I always put a smiley face and a coffee mug. And that's in the morning. And then if it's in the afternoon, we just do smiley faces together. It's very nice. You're very welcome, Adam, for the update. And that's great, Jeffrey Resendez. Good to see you on from beautiful Jamestown, Rhode Island. Zelma, hi. Good evening, Jeff. I'm in Gunter Mountain, known as Grant Mountain. I hope that you have a great, blessed day today. And Zelma, thank you. That's so sweet of you. I hope you had a great, blessed day as well. And, yeah, good stuff. Nice to see you on. I got a couple more minutes to kill here. I love just hanging out with you. So how we're going to do this is I'll keep an eye on the radar through the evening. Probably if we have anything that I have to keep an eye on would be after midnight. And if anything looks like it's going to get gnarly, I will stay on and probably stream until Eric gets here in the morning. And then Eric will take over. And then I'm back in tomorrow night, filling in at night for 2 more nights on Monday and Tuesday. By Tuesday night, you will all be very sick of me. And you'll all be like, Jeff, don't come back. I'm like, I know, I get it. Tegan, just a light mist in Albertville right now. Refreshing. It's almost like you're out by the pool with a little spray bottle right now, right? Except it's not really that warm yet. But give it time until next Wednesday and Thursday and Friday, and that might be the case. We'll see what happens. Kelly Simpson, what did I miss? Anything? This is not a severe weather update at all, Kelly. I'm just chilling, talking about the weather, showing the radar. Got nothing better to do. Got a newscast at 5. Tatiana hanging out with me, put up with me this morning. Now she's got to put up with me a second time, and she's probably like pulling her hair out going, oh, that Jeff guy, he's back again. Oh, gosh, she's going to have to work with him again. I know what you're thinking over there. David Jenkins, anyone get any Turbo LS part? I don't know what that means. Kristen, what's the timeline for tomorrow's storms? They're kind of just pop-up storms scattered between about noon and 6 p.m. for all locations. And the timing of it'll just be a matter of how fast they pop after we get a little sunshine by the afternoon or by the late morning. And then once we get the sunshine, that will lead to a few storms popping. But they're very random. It's not like a distinct line. So I didn't make a time frame graphic because they're just going to pop up randomly all over the place with the heating of the day as they work around a big area of low pressure. So one will pop here, one will pop here, one will pop here. There's no timeline on this. It's just any time after noon to 6 p.m., there's a chance of a shower or thunderstorm for your location. That would be the best way to describe it. Oh, Dio, I think you're the best. What do you think of that? You're very welcome, Kristen, and I appreciate you asking the question and being part of Weather Extra. Katie Smith, watching. I see you. Give hugs to Tiny for me. Glad y'all had a good day today. Those of you who don't know, Tiny's a cat. Probably a very cool cat. If living with Katie, yeah, very cool cat, because Katie's pretty cool. All right. I'm going to go finalize putting together a couple graphics, see how I feel like telling the story for you all tonight on air at 5. The newscast tonight helped me out, 5 and 10, right? Thank you. I don't usually work nights. Done all my radio hits for today and tomorrow. I had all this extra time on my hands this morning. I feel so accomplished. It's crazy. So kind of chilling until the 5, and then we'll go on for that. Nolan's in. He'll have all the top news stories. I think Cam is here as well. She's got sports stories, including probably an update on the Trash Pandas as they got their games in today after being rained out yesterday, which was really cool. If you are a big Trash Panda fan, wins have been a little hard to come by this year. They're in a doubleheader. They lost the first game, and last I checked, they were down 5-4 in the fourth. But if you're a big Trash Panda fan and haven't gone to a game yet, after they play today, you got to wait a while because they have 2 road series coming up, which puts them away from Huntsville until I think it's the Tuesday after Memorial Day weekend they come back. So if you feel like that you love the Trash Pandas and haven't had a chance to go to a game yet, you got to wait until after the Memorial Day weekend holiday to catch them next time they're going to be playing at home, unless you follow them on the road and travel with them. Maria, you're very welcome for the updates, and I appreciate you watching. I'm going to cut this short. We got to start the 5 o'clock newscast, and everybody have a fantastic evening. If you don't have rain right now, enjoy the dryness. It's been few and far between this weekend, And keep an eye out tonight. We'll keep updates coming for you if anything does get a little reckless with those storms, but I do think they'll play down. I think it's really just mainly a rain event with some loud thunder and bright lightning. So we'll talk soon. Good night, everybody.